Joey, read us what today we will do.
Understanding the meaning of potential and kinetic energy.
Okay. Does that say we're just going to define potential and kinetic energy, or does that say we're going to understand it?
Understand.
All right. So that we can do what, Chloe?
We can predict how a change of force, mass, or friction converts them from one to the other.
All right. What do we think that means? Anybody? Basically, it means we're going to predict how, when we do those things to it, how does it change it? Can we change energy from one thing to another?
Yes.
All right. So before we talk about specific forms or types of energy, we need to know what energy is. What's the definition of energy for me, Ashlyn?
The ability to do work.
That's it. The ability to do work. If I'm doing work, I'm using energy, right? Even if you're sitting there, you're doing some sort of work. If you're breathing, you're working. If your blood's pumping, you're working. All right. Energy is just the ability to do work, period. All right. We're going to learn all the different types of energy. Will give us all the different ways we can do work. All right. So the first thing we want to watch is energy, the ability to do work. Can someone rephrase that in their own words for me? Can you make it even simpler than how it already is? Garland?
The ability to move.
The ability to move. All right. So what if we wanted to adjust ability? What if ability is a tricky word? What's another way we can say it? Carson?
Being able to move.
Able to move. Yeah. There's no right or wrong. I mean, that's a pretty simple definition to start with, right? So ability to do work. We all know what that means. What is one word? If you could think of one word that reminds you of energy, what would it be? It could be anything. Chloe?
A charger.
A charger.
A lamp.
A lamp.
A person.
A person. It could be anything. It's what makes you think of energy, okay? All right. So that one we're not going to do much with because that's kind of a simple word. We've worked with it in the previous weeks. Our new word, one of the first ones, is going to be potential. Potential means stored energy. I know the board says just stored, but make sure you put stored energy because we got to know what is stored. And what is stored?
Energy.
Energy. Thank you. Now, who can rephrase this one for me? Stored energy. What might that mean? Think of the video we watched. What was potential energy? Alan?
When something is standing still.
Standing still, not moving. If you have stored food, are you eating the food?
No.
What is it?
Stored.
Stored. Can you eat it?
Yes.
It's just there waiting on you, right? When you go to get it, then it's no longer stored. Then it's dinner. But as long as it's just sitting there waiting on you, it's stored. No energy, no movement. It's just hanging out. Yes, ma'am.
He gave the example of like the cups down on the table and that. I thought like of like a car or a vehicle.
Yeah. Potential energy with a car would be what?
It in park, not
Yeah, it's in park. Can you drive the car?
Yes.
Yes. Can the car go somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
But is it?
No.
It has potential to go, but it's not going yet. All right. So potential energy is stored energy, just not going anywhere. It's sitting still, not moving. What's one word we could think of for it? If potential, for whatever reason, is a hard word to remember, what's another word that would make us think stored energy? It's just hanging out. Garland?
Still.
Still. It's not moving. It's sitting still. S-T-I-L-L. Still. It's just being still.
Froze.
Froze. All right. Anything that triggers it in your head is the word we're looking for. What's an image we could think of for potential energy? Chloe?
I think of a statue.
Statue? That's definitely not moving. Yeah, that'll work. Anybody else? Ashley?
Box on like a chair or a desk or a table.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, something sitting on a chair, a desk, a table. Michelle?
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster. Which part of it?
The like the part where when you get in the ride, but
So
when you waiting.
while you're waiting on the roller coaster. That's what I was looking for. Perfect. Garland.
A plane sitting in the plane lot.
Yeah, a plane setting, waiting to take off, right, or waiting to be loaded. All right. What about kinetic energy? What would kinetic energy be?